We're going to take this to college football. And I'm about to give you Takeo's take on the Big 12 football, the biggest game in the Big 12 this week. Texas Tech versus Utah. This number 16 versus number 17. Number 16, Utah. 17 is Texas Tech. Look, this is going to be a great game. And let me tell you why. Shout out to Cody Campbell. We should call him Mr. NIL. Yes, the fabulous booster who not only played and went to Texas Tech, but he's made the biggest contribution. What exactly did Cody Campbell do? He said enough is enough. Let me go buy an offensive line. He did that. Number 2, he went and bought a defensive line. And I actually think after looking at them play, he went and got football players. He didn't buy into, well, this guy was a 5-star, 4-star. No, he went and got football players that fit the gap of need. I think about defensive end David Bailey. Came from Stanford. Oh, he go and gets the ball. Motor is running. Got a great dip on the edge to get around all offensive tackles. Young man is going to be a first-round pick. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay, David, don't let me down. Next guy, nose tackle, Lee Hunter. Transfer from UCF. He had the opportunity to go anywhere he wanted to go. I think one of the best nose tackles in the game of college football. Lee Hunter actually went to Auburn and transferred. Disgusting. But Lee, I'm still a big fan. I like you, but it's just the thought of like, you could have been helping us, Auburn and Oklahoma this week. So now, if I'm Cody Campbell, it's time to see now, all right, just a matter of time to see if the ROI pays out this week against conference play going up against Utah. And it won't be an easy task. Despite it all, Utah had their problems last year, but they still were a top 20, 25 team when it comes to points per game allowed. Defensively, they're always going to be stingy. Coach very well, hard nosed. But bottom line, they went and got this quarterback out of New Mexico named Devin Dampier. Dual threat. Passed for over 2,500 yards. Rushed for over 1,100 yards. The epitome of a dual threat. I actually thought Devin Dampier, so on some college boards, that Auburn may be seeking him. Especially after what we've been dealing with over the past few years. Listen, I was eager. But he ended up in Utah. A very good asset. This is my game of the week, and you want to know who I'm picking, right? I am going to go with the upset. Texas Tech going into Utah, 31-28. Texas Tech Raiders go out of Utah with the dub. And I'm going to send you my Cash App so you can hit me up for the tip. Bet that. Okay, now my personal game of the week, my Auburn Tigers going up against Oklahoma. This is another top 25 matchup. Auburn is ranked 25. Oklahoma is ranked 12. This is a big game, huge game. This is the return of Jackson Arnold going back to Norman, where it all started. He decided to leave, bring his talents to the Plains. Oklahoma went out and got this young kid by the name of Mateer. Baller. Definitely will be a top draft pick. To all of my Auburn people out there, if you look at the body of work of what Jackson Arnold has done in 3 games, I like it. And we've gotten a little bit better. 501 yards passing, 192 yards rushing, and 8 total TDs combined, right? So what that tells me, he's getting better. He's feeling more acclimated. Going down to Baylor, first game of the year, making the adjustment. They came into that game wanting to throw the ball, but they couldn't because it was taken away from them from coverage-wise on the defensive side. What did they do? Man, they ran the ball. They looked like an Auburn team. What Auburn does, the best teams in Auburn history have always ran the ball. And if you don't believe that, ask Tutan Reyes when you see him, because he can attest to that. What I'm looking for in this game, I just want to see what Jackson Arnold does. And I'm talking about, man, this is a big game. Homecoming game for you. You said, nah, I'm good, I'm out. So now you coming back to town with your Auburn guys. I want to see what your decision making is going to be. Look, the majority of offenses and brand in college football offer RPO, run pass options, right? But the reality of it is, you got Eric Singleton on the outside. You got Cam Coleman, one of the best receiving cores in the nation. Can it be put on full display in this first top 25 matchup? First SEC matchup? Can it be put on display so you can put everybody on notice? That's what I'm going to be looking for, right? Defensively, Auburn is going to continue to do. They do need to tighten up on the pass game. I did not like what I saw first game of the year. Now I get it. The kid from Baylor can spin it. But now you've had a few weeks to get acclimated to what's going on. And this John Mateer, he is the real deal. So look, it's going to be tough for Auburn's quarterback Jackson on him. And we all know this is no secret. Oklahoma's defense has only given up 1 touchdown the entire year. So this is going to be a great matchup. I can't wait to see it. And then when you look conversely on the other side of the ball defensively, I did not like how the Tigers played defensively against the Baylor Bears. I didn't like it, but they have gotten better. DJ Durkin, I respect him as a coordinator. He bring in multiple sets. He can give you a 3-4 look. He can give you a 3-5 look, and then he'll turn around and give you a 4-2 look if need be. So the versatility, what he brings on the defensive side, is going to be key when you're going up against Mateer, because Mateer has everything that is needed to be a top 5 draft pick. I personally hope it's not on display this Saturday. Y'all already know who I'm going with. I'm going with my Auburn Tigers. But I need to know, who are you with? Man, let me know in them comments.
Behind the mask.